My mother makes unreasonable demands during her visit, then throws tantrums when they're not met.
Why can't you send me to the moon?
I, 29 female, am married to a Korean and living in South Korea. I've been here since 2019. Neither of my parents came to my wedding. My dad didn't want to quarantine because he's an American and he won't let another country strip him of his rights. My mom didn't want to come because the flight was too long. By the way, this comes from undoubtedly vapid on the r/OK Storytime subreddit. So, on the same month of my wedding, she alone drove 12 hours to Florida to see a witch doctor and go clubbing. My mom is a Pandamanian. Or does she like pandas? Sorry,
Dude.
Bro, you're really
from the country of Panama.
Don't understand. Okay. My mom is a Pandamanian. Dude, I just can't say the word. This is
why
so
are you
cool.
adding a D?
Do you think they're a panda now?
I'm sorry. Okay.
My mom is Kung Fu Panda.
I'm sorry.
Kung Fu Pandamanian.
Pandamanian. This is just such a cool
Stop
word.
saying the D.
What, Pandamanian.
You're saying Pandamanian.
Pandamanian.
Pana.
Thank you.
Say Panama.
My mom is a Panamanian. Pana.
Why'd you say it
Did I say it? Panamanian?
Why'd you say it like that?
Panamanian?
You went Panamanian.
Because I was trying to avoid the D. Like I was jumping over the D. I don't know why I wanted to say a
Can you say
Pandamaniac.
Panama?
Panama.
Just say Panama. Say Panama.
Panamanian.
Yeah.
That felt wrong. Okay. My mom is a Panamanian. Okay. Panamanian.
Say my mom is from Panama.
My mom is from Thank you. I could do that one. Well, this word is very new to me. Panamanian. Okay. My mom is from Panama, who's lived in the U.S. for a little over 20 years. Yet she doesn't speak English well because she hates the language, it's so ugly, and she doesn't need to learn it since her children can translate for her. Well, a few months ago, my mom told me that she really misses me and she wants to see me. She asked me to come back and visit her. I said I couldn't because it wouldn't be fair to my husband. I go on vacation while he works, and he funds my vacation. My mom got upset and kept bringing it up for weeks. I jokingly suggested if she really wanted to see me, she should fly out here. She said never. She doesn't want to go to China. A week after that conversation, she said she'd fly out to me. I was hesitant to believe her and sarcastically said, sure, come anytime. You're always welcome. Well, she followed through and got a ticket. It was non-refundable, but she can reschedule it. Since buying the ticket, she's come up with so many demands. She's not even here yet, and I'm going crazy. Her first demand is that she must stay with my husband and I in our tiny 2-bedroom apartment. Her second room is more like a closet. She's afraid of getting essayed in her hotel room. She truly believes that Korea is a very unsafe country and that she's gonna get attacked if she's alone. She declared that she'd sleep on the same bed with me and my husband can take the floor since Chinese people like being on the floor anyways.
Okay, so guess who's not coming anymore, Mom? You're not coming. You're banned.
Yeah, I offered to stay with her in her hotel with her until she's comfortable. She blew up in a fit of rage, spewing random things about SA and that she will do what she wants. Her second demand is that we must immediately go to the nearest US base, 2.5 hours away, so that she can go grocery shopping because she doesn't trust Korean grocery stores. She's afraid that they'll trick her into buying dog meat or that they'll label dog meat as pork/beef and she will only be eating her home cooked meals and not eat at restaurants because she's seen too many TikToks about dirty Chinese restaurants. My husband has made it clear that the first week she is here, we will not be taking her to a base. She had a huge meltdown, but convinced herself that she will be fine on surviving on chicken eggs and white rice until then.
I hate this.
Her third demand is that I take her to the Wiener Park.
The what part?
Yep. My husband is willing to drive us out there 4 hours to appease her, but he's not happy about her demanding tone. She also asked that I take her clubbing, but I not only refused, but told her most clubs have an age limit and that she's way over it. She has several other demands. I'll skip over that. Today we had a huge argument because my in-laws want to meet her. I've been trying to come up with different excuses, but my in-laws keep insisting. My mom told me that she won't eat anything they cook if we go to their home. And if we go out to eat, she's only going to eat white rice. She always made unnecessary comments about my husband's family, and she doesn't even know them. She's never even met my husband. She threw a temper tantrum when I said that I want her to be on her best behavior and asked her not to embarrass me. How dare I? Am I embarrassed of her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's done nothing wrong.
Wrong.
How could I make her out to be a bad person?
Because you're a racist.
She's going on this long and strenuous journey to see her daughter, and her daughter cannot appreciate the sacrifice she's making. She's threatened to cancel her flight.
Oh, you mean and the angels sang Holly freaking Luya.
I said that would be fine. She didn't like that. I reacted that way, so she threw another fit, called me a bad daughter, said it was my duty to go see her, not the other way around. And she said a lot of out-of-pocket wild things. She arrives in exactly 1 week. Update!
I wouldn't want her there.
Don't let her go. Don't
Unless
She's coming with a closed mindset, which
Yeah.
means she's going to be toxic and upset the entire time and like just thumbs down anything you like. Oh, we should try kimchi. Kimchi, just like basic South Korean or Korean food. Pickled vegetables. No. Anything? No, that's like bad. I've seen videos.
that
kimchi? Is it dog's
Oh, what is that? What is that? Bulgogi? No.
But unless anyone is speaking Spanish in South Korea, which I'm assuming she speaks, I don't think anyone's going to understand what she says or will hear her being rude. And plus, you can just keep her in your closet, your second bedroom. Just lock the door.
but
I'm
there's-
just not bringing her. I'm not risking my relationship with my partner. I'm not risking my in-laws' opinions of me
Yeah.
being disparaged because of my mother's behavior. Like, I'm not doing it.
Update. My husband and I will drive her to the airport first thing in the morning, then head somewhere and spend the weekend together because all of this was too stressful.
Oh, this is like a week later. This is after the trip, post-trip.
I brought it upon myself. I had a small inkling of hope that she would change once she got here. At first it seemed so, then boom, out of nowhere. She was supposed to arrive on Monday, but her first flight got canceled. They gave her the option to fly the next day or cancel their flight and fully reimburse her. That was definitely a sign from a higher power, I guess. She told me, and I wanted to tell her not to come. I didn't say anything and hoped she'd back out. She arrived Tuesday evening. She was the last person to come out of the gate because it took her 20 minutes to figure out how to connect to the airport's Wi-Fi. We missed the bus, so I said all the tickets are sold out until 9:15. We had to wait 3.5 hours. She immediately refused and demanded we took a taxi. I gave her the alternate to take the train halfway and then ride the bus the rest of the way. Nope. So I dropped a lot of dough on a taxi straight to my city 2 hours away from the airport. She did sleep in my bed the first night. And another demand I didn't mention in my original post is that she demanded I remove my cats. I did not. Day 1, I woke up early to head to the gym. She asked me not to go because she was uncomfortable to be alone with my husband. I waited until he left for work. My plan was to take her to a traditional folk village in the afternoon. She said she wanted to go in the next morning instead.
Why? Why would you do that?
We took another taxi because she didn't want to take the bus. Overall, we had a good time. She ate what they had and kept her complaints to a minimum. Day 2, I made her an appointment to get her lips tinted and eyebrows microbladed. The artist drew in a very natural looking eyebrows and chose a nice natural color. My mom hated it. Do you not know how to do eyebrows? She said in a tone. Thankfully, the artist/technician didn't understand what my mom said. Anyway, my mom has these god-awful TikTok filters she loves to use and inspires to look like. Think TLC 90 Day Fiancé Silva twins faces.
So unreal is what she wants to look like. She wants to look not real.
My mom wanted those high-arched eyebrows and big, vibrant lips. The artist and I tried to explain to her that it doesn't suit her and she might regret it. Nope, that's what she wanted, and that's what she got. And man, the artist did a great job, but it really doesn't suit my mom. The big blow-up. We got home, watched a movie together. After the movie, I asked her what she wanted to eat. My husband and I wanted soup. He was on his way home and was going to pick it up from a restaurant. I showed my mom the 2 options. Since her first day, she ate Korean food, was perfectly fine with minimum complaints. It was either dumpling soup or hand-pulled dough soup. She said she had Chinese dumplings, so she didn't want that because she didn't like the taste. I reminded her we are eating Korean food. She still refused. No problem, dough soup it is. Nope, she didn't know what it was. I said the dough is the same as dough used for noodles, which she ate the day before. Then she said, I don't eat that. I replied, you did, yesterday. No, I don't eat that. I don't know what food that is. I told you no, I said I don't eat that. You can't make me eat it. Okay, what will you eat? Rice and eggs. Okay, no problem. Do you want me to make it for you? No, I'll do it for myself later. I thought that was the end of it. Of course, it wasn't. Minutes later, we started shouting about dinner. She then goes on about how she's not having a good time because I'm treating her badly. Basically said that since she's gotten there, I've had it out for her and have been intentionally trying to ruin her trip, that I have been disrespecting her and embarrassing her. What was she mad about? Well, I didn't put my cats out. I compromised and said the room is hers. The cat won't go in, but no promises on the cat getting on her stuff. This home belongs to my cats too. When I said this, it was disrespectful and offensive. I wouldn't let her take videos and pictures of me because I didn't look/dress nice. I said she had other opportunities to do so on the weekend. She threw a fit and cried over that. I also cried over me asking her not to take pictures or videos of my home, which she did, and when I called her out over it, she said I disrespected her and cried over it. My opinion about her perm makeup hurt her feelings because she felt like the artist and I were intentionally attacking her taste and making fun of her.
Why don't we, you know what, Mom,
man.
here's what we're going to do. I'm going to send you back to your little bubble where everything that you do is right and everything that you do is perfect and no one ever does or says anything to you, and then you'll be happy, right? Oh my freaking God.
This hurts.
Like, I can't even enjoy this story because of how exhausting this woman is. And OP, what are you doing? Send her back. She's like, blah, 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 blah. It's like, okay, well, guess what? Bloop, bloop. I just bought you a return flight.
Yeah.
So you can go ahead and get on it and get out of here.
Be so
and I'll
embarrassed.
visit you when I find the strength within my bones. I will come to you.
Yeah, I would have shut that down whenever she was like, I don't want to eat dog food in China. I'd be like, all right. No.
There's no dog. It's Korea, and you're not coming.
Yeah.
So don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. You don't even have to worry about that possibility. I would have to constantly remind her not to stop or talk loudly because of neighbors. She took that offensively because I was bossing her around and making her do something she's not used to. My husband comes home instead of picking up food because I notified him of our shouting match. He comes home and she immediately starts crying. He checks on me first. I was in my bedroom and briefly explained what happened. He goes to her. She tells this dramatic tale. He's confused. He doesn't understand what I did wrong. She immediately calls my older brother to reschedule her flight. In the end, after she has another shouting match with my brother, where my brother started talking about how dirty and awful Korea is and the Chinese people here are stupid and useless. When she realized I was translating, she told my brother not to talk like that. He continued to make comments. In the end, she had to cough up $800 to leave ASAP tomorrow. She could have changed her flight for free if she left Sunday, but she did not want to wait that long. And guys, you don't have to wait that long for the next story to come up because all you got to do is go to your favorite podcast platform, Apple, Spotify, wherever, look up OK Storytime, and boom, there are so many stories just like this. Maybe not as racy, but they're there.
Not as infuriating and like, I don't know. I feel like OP's just like banging their head with a hammer and then being like, why does my head hurt? It's like, because you allowed this to happen.
Yeah.
You did this. I have zero sympathy for you. I don't know if maybe it's a cultural thing where it's like you just have to accept. If my mother acted this way, I would not be buying her an international flight or like entertaining her, visiting me. It's in my partner's, in our home.
Yeah. This is confusing because she is from Panama and like
Just a Pandamanian.
Yeah, that a boy.
Apparently they really don't like the South Koreans over there in Panama.
I don't understand. Like people visit Panama and like they have open minds, and I feel like I just don't understand. I don't understand how you can be so close-minded when you can travel and like you're in Central America. You go to Panama. You can go to you can go to South America from Panama. It's right there. I don't understand. I feel like she's traveled.
Yeah.
I doubt it.
Are we going no contact after this?
Yes.
I would.
Yeah.
I'm going no contact and not letting her come.
No contact.
After she repeatedly does not correct herself when she says Chinese.
I would put my foot down. That's the first step, is get it right. That my husband is Korean. Get it right.
Yeah. I'm not planning to ask for my money back. I paid for everything that she asked for while she was here, but I do plan on going no contact. Sorry if this was all over the place and has a lot of errors. Edit. I forgot to mention we didn't make it to meet my in-laws. I'd also like to clarify when I wrote out of nowhere, I didn't mean that I was shocked or taken back and aware of her personality. I meant it as she was doing so well and nothing caused her to react. It just so happened when we got done watching a movie and she was mellow, then unprovoked, out of nowhere, she had a meltdown. Sorry if I wasn't clear. All good, OP. And guys, that was the end of that freaking story.